It is illegal. Hey, my name is Pink and I really like to meet you. Hi. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's get started. Okay. So, are you guys tired of me just doing tarot readings or what? You guys want me to switch it up a little bit? Excuse me. Goodness. I'm a little tired. All right. So, let's ask the question. This is going to be a fun reading. Let's ask the tarot cards, did the moon landing with Neil Armstrong actually happen? Okay. Did they really land on the moon? Okay. Did they land on the moon? Did they really go to the moon? Was there really a moon landing? So, when it comes to the moon, was there really a moon landing? Did Neil Armstrong really go to the moon? Spirit doesn't want me to ask that question for some reason. Okay. They don't like me talking about that for whatever reason, so they're not telling me. Hi everyone. So today, if you want to, I'm going to let you pick your own topic for me to read on when it comes to the collective, okay? So I was going to do a reading about the moon landing, but Spirit does not want that. But we can do something else. Hi, ha. How is everyone? Do you want to do it? Let's do a reading for what is 2026 going to be like. Like the video if you want me to do a reading for what is 26 going to be like. Yes, okay. Show me, we're going to see the year of 2026. What can they expect? Hi. 2026. Show me the energy surrounding about 2026. And like, I'll give you guys any advice that comes out in the tarot reading. So when it comes to next year, the year 2026, the middle card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles talks about a loss of opportunity, money being tight, not very many financial opportunities, or, a lot of stuff out there. So when it comes to 2026, I am seeing a lot of people are going to be feeling that way, okay? There's going to be something with an app that gets deleted or gets banned, or there's going to be some difficulties surrounding an app, and I'm seeing this is going to be the beginning of 2026, year 2026. When it comes to mental health, unfortunately, I do see a lot of people slipping into depressions. Goodness gracious, why is this year like this? It sounds like 2025. There's going to be a want to get away from the old and find newer pastures, newer stuff in life, okay? When it comes to the internet, this is not necessarily pertaining to this app that I see. I don't know exactly what app it'll be, but there's going to be a lot of repetitive stuff. A lot of people are going to feel bored. I see somebody making it hard, or what I'm seeing is a vision of someone going from electronics to paper. So something is going to be made to feel Like instead of doing it quick and fast and the easy way, it's gonna have to be done like manually for whatever, you know. Okay. All right. So anything, what else 2026? Anything spectacular happening? Okay, so hi Angelic Essence. 2026 specifically, I see this is going to be the year of the underdogs, quote unquote, um, being in revenge mode when it comes to people that have wronged them. So this could be, you know, the black sheep in the family coming back and setting the tone and speaking, you know, saying what they've always wanted to say and then leave it at that and then going about their business. So a lot of people I'm seeing it the year of karma, like a lot of karma actually playing out. What's okay. So there's going to be an exposure about a community, an operation, a nonprofit, or a business. Um, as of right now, as of 2025, I don't know exactly what this business is or this. I'm hearing a gym or like an operation. It's being seen in the public now as warm, loving, accepting, profitable, like there for the community, there for like, you know, everybody, America, whatever, the world. But in 2026, their true intentions are going to be exposed, okay? They're going to be seen as targeting, I'm hearing targeting demographic. So they're going to be seen as, instead of, you know, because, you know, have you ever like watched those game shows where it's like they go out to the crowd and they pick someone to like come on stage and play or spin the wheel, and everybody thinks that it's like, you know, some random person got picked to go on stage. It's kind of like that. I don't know if it's going to be like a game show that's going to get exposed, but it's going to be something that's going to be exposed about operations community, a business that is targeting, or something is not as free flowing and more calculative than what they're trying to portray it as. Okay, what about politics? Show me 2026. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hi Aubrey. I see Trump having, and I'm not wishing this on anyone, but I'm seeing the media announce Trump having a heart attack. You're gonna see a decline in his health. I'm seeing. Um, I don't necessarily know if he's going to, like, you know, cross over or not. They're not showing me that, but they're saying there's going to be an announcement surrounding his health 2026. What about pop culture entertainment? Show me that. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of celebrities doing like documentaries and stuff. Um, Something that kind of feels like a documentary. A lot of celebrities are understanding or coming to the acceptance that their time is over. So they're trying to get like a last, I guess you can call it a hurrah. So I see a lot of them doing like, this was my life while I was performing on stage, or this is how I grew up and this is how I became the celebrity that I am. All right, show me what else. 2026. Keep going. The Justice and the Devil. Um, so the cards are telling me that the devil, or somebody that acted as the devil, is going to receive a verdict that is going to shock the masses. So this could be somebody who is in the public eye. I do see prosecutors coming down on this person. I don't, Long Island Medium, I don't really watch her. I don't really watch a lot of TV, or any TV actually. Um, I also see 2026 is the year, literally the start of the year, where the devil, like the actual devil, is getting karma. Okay. There's something going on where they're showing me it's also linked biblically, where it's like something that the devil has been able to do for years and years and years is over. And he's gonna be dealing with um, a newer reality, but it's not going to be something that he's going to like. Okay, let's see. What 2026? Anything else? What else is going to what is the feeling of 2026? Show me the feeling. So the feeling of 2026 seems more like a solo, independent, um, planning and searching on how everyone can individually um, renew their finances or help themselves financially, because I do see a lot of people are going to experience financial hardships. She says so the devil can sit on attack. Yeah. See, why is all this happening? Why is this hardship happening? Something free. So they're showing me that for the longest time, something was. So basically, how I'm seeing it is something being held in a jar. And then whatever happened to this jar, it opened or it broke, and everything in it was let free. What else should they know about 2026? What does the collective need to know about 2026? Spirit is saying that a lot of people are going to be contemplating, you know what? They're showing me because money problems, money issues. And they're also telling me that there's going to be a disconnect energetically when it comes to people being able to have something to energetically latch on to for dopamine. Because you know how I just hit my foot on the side. So, because you know how a few years ago, how the dopamine that people got was from like celebrities, right? In entertainment. Now a lot of people view celebrities as regular people. And before that, it was like trends, like what is that, Pokemon Go and stuff like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like now it's like people are not getting that universal dopamine connection, anymore. Because I'm getting this energy that to people, to the world, everything seems so bland and so mundane and stuff. Okay, so show me the positive things for the year. Show me the positive things for year 2026. 2026, 2026. All right. Okay, so the year 2026, there's going to be a pass down of money. Is that what it's called when money goes from one generation to the next? But the hands that it's going to go in is going to be unexpected. I see the King of Pentacles financially distributing their money to the empresses and the high priestesses. I don't know how this is going to happen, but this is the empresses and the high priestess of the world is who is going to have the next generation of money. I'm seeing. So the positive things in 2026 is that Queen of Swords. There's going to be a Queen of Swords that is going to. I'm seeing this person being in the energy of sticking to you, whatever that means. You may develop a new mentor or a new guide or somebody to look up to. This person can be from, I'm hearing from Indonesia, or this person could be Scandinavian or have German background. This is someone, the lovers in reverse, this is somebody that doesn't really care for, hi guys. This is someone that doesn't really care for love and relationships. I do see this person being like asexual, kind of. They get their, they get their fulfillment when it comes to accomplishments and like medals and stuff. And but this person is going to, I'm seeing in the past you saw this, I'm seeing in the past you saw this person as like a heathen, or like a, I'm even hearing like a devil. But this is, I don't know, this, they're coming off, I don't know if this is how they really are. Like, I don't know if this person's changed, but I don't necessarily know if they're just acting. But they're coming off as somebody that's going to be with you in the year 2026. This person may be your attorney. This person is going to be some type of mouthpiece, mouth assistance to you, or you're just going, they're going to provide you with a lot of, I'm hearing hidden knowledge, but I'm also getting just information in general. When it comes to love, relationships, hi everything, love, relationships, and romance, there is going to be a past love disappointment that you still think about, but I don't see you grieving like you were, okay? It's like I'm seeing whenever you think about this person, your mind is automatically going to switch to, okay, well, how can I financially prosper from it? What did I learn from it? What advice do they have? Yeah, you're going to feel more comfortable being in solo energy, being alone. What you need to know right now is that you're being watched by an entity, specifically a female spirit. This spirit looks the complete opposite of you. She knows that you've been experiencing a lot of grief, she feels like you've been, like the world is coming at you, or life is just coming at you, and you feel like you don't have what it takes to prevail through it. But she's watching you now, and she's going to continue to watch you in the year of 2026. What else? Year 2026. What else? What are the highlights? What are going to be the highlights of their year? So the highlights of their year is that you may... getting away from someone. The highlight is you're going to look back and see that your departure from a specific person was actually, I'm hearing, perfect for you. Who's coming into your life next year? Who's coming into your life next year? Who's coming into their life next year? Whoever it is, they don't want you to necessarily know it. They want it to be a surprise. Who's coming into their life? Will somebody new come into their life next year? I'm feeling like a very important person or prominent person is going to be entering your life, but they don't want you to know this. I'm hearing they don't want you to hear about this, okay? But what should you know about them? They're secretly very wealthy. I just got really nauseous for a second. I don't know why. But this person may be pregnant. I don't know. No, they're not pregnant. The Empress in reverse card just came out. Spirit is saying this person's not pregnant, whatever. But So if the public knows them or their family knows them to be like wealthy, what they're not actually telling you is that they're extremely wealthy. So if this person is known to be like a millionaire, they're actually a billionaire. So I do see you will cross paths, or you this person may have maybe a part of your life very soon. But this is somebody that's definitely going to be with you in the year 2026. When it comes to your car, there's going to be some confusion surrounding it. Oh, confusion surrounding you taking a trip, if you should take a trip or not. But yeah, how would they feel 2026? So you're going to be in this energy like, yeah, I may not have got, you know, that acceptance letter. I may not have, dated the person that I wanted, but thank God I still have my home. Some of you guys are worried about being homeless or losing a home. I'm actually seeing that's not going to be the case. You're going to notice that next year, 2026, you're going to be more happier in your home or within a home, a residency. You guys, that was the year 2026 reading. Yay! Did you like it? Did you guys like it? How did you like it? I'm tired. Okay. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Did you guys know that matcha tastes like dirt? At least the matcha that I had, it tasted like dirt. Okay, guys. So we're gonna ask the question: what do I want to know? What do we want to know about in life? Excuse me. Yadikala, I'm tired. Okay. Let's ask the world. No, let's ask the cards. Um. Okay. So now we're going to see who. Let's see. I'm picking my next topic. Okay, so my next topic is going to be will you get married? For those of you that are wondering if you'll get married, will collective, the people who want to know if they're gonna get married, will they get married? Okay, so you're wondering, will you get married? I feel like you have very skeptical feelings about marriage. I just got the message that Spirit wants somebody to get a roommate. Somebody has been feeling really down, really sad, really hopeless, and they just want somebody to get a roommate. Yeah. Okay. So when you get married, so your perception of married is very rigid right now. And okay, yeah, I can ask that question. Yeah. So however, they're telling me however you feel about marriage right now is basically how you're going to feel about it going forward in the future. There's a very particular stubborn way that you view relationships in marriage. I'm hearing somebody's worried about being codependent. Um, they're saying it's really up to you. So, will I move in with my mother is what she wants to know. Will angelic essence move in with her mother? Will she move in with her mother? They're saying no. Why? Why won't she? What is the reason? Yeah, they're saying you won't. Okay, so oh, they're saying to not to. Are you asking should you or will you? Oh, you're saying you are moving in with your mother. Let's see, should she move in with her mother? Um, they're saying no. Because I see her. Okay. She's going to be talking about. What did she tell me? She's going to be talking. She has. Okay. Her views are very different from yours. And I see her constantly bringing up stuff, particularly pertaining to your love life, that you're going to feel like you don't necessarily want to talk about, or you're just not ready for to act on the love life. Like I said, her views are very according to you, they're very outdated, or you would think that they're outdated. But she believes that what she thinks is like the way for her and how everybody should be, you know? Oh, she is. Are you excited? Two legs. Ex-boyfriend, what he thinks of me, please. Two legs. Hi, please subscribe. Kushi. You are. I wish I could move in with my mom. It makes me happy for you, though. Oh, yeah. So, if that's the case, then I would, yes. But they were saying, like, everything's not always going to be, like, peaches and cream and stuff. But she is going to be, you know how mothers are like, when are you going to give me grandkids? Or when are you going to get married? Or when, like, stuff like that. Or, like, I see her kind of trying to have those conversations with you and stuff like that. Done, ma'am. What? What are you? Okay, I don't have. Okay, okay. Hi, Kush. Okay, so we're gonna see how does her ex-boyfriend feel. Like, what does Kush's ex-boyfriend think of her? Her ex-boyfriend. What does her ex-boyfriend think? What do you think of Hershey? What do you think? He thinks you're very traditional. He thinks that either you have money or you're just very, he can, when he sees you, he connects you to money or wealth. Okay, thank you, Angelic. I'll do yours next, okay? So, Christian, your ex-boyfriend views you as very beautiful, okay? He thinks that you look really good. Are you Indian, Kushi? Because I keep seeing a vision of an Indian woman in what I think is in. Forgive me if if I say it wrong, but is it a sorry? Thank you for your donation. You are Indian, yeah. Angelic. Sorry, 1 second, Kushi. Thank you so much, Angelic Essence, for the donation. Yes, Kushi. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a vision of an Indian woman in her sari before I drew the cards. But he thinks that you're very beautiful when you are in those dresses. Um, he sees you as very traditional. He also spies on you. He doesn't have he doesn't have any negative views when it comes to you, like negative feelings and stuff. How he views you is very goofy, very silly. He thinks that you like to dance, or because I saw a vision of a woman dancing. But there's something in regards to money. He may think that your money is, or your financial freedom is kind of being kept from you, and you're only allowed to receive like a certain amount of money, or I don't know. He feels like you're kind of being controlled in your life, but on a career level or money wise specifically. What would he say to you? What would he say to you? What would he say to you if he could say anything? He would tell you that he watches you. Cause yeah, he does watch you a lot. But like bad, negative intentions, no, I don't see that. Okay, so yes, we're gonna do angelic. Thank you, angelic. I want to know how things will play out for my husband. Will he move somewhere in? He move someone in our. Oh, okay, okay. Tell me, Spirit Team. You're very welcome. Okay. Spirit. Angelic's husband. When she moves out with her mom, is he going to move somebody in? Is he going to move somebody in the house? Like move somebody in? Have another person like living there, moving their stuff in? Let's see. So no, I'm not seeing. Honestly, you know what I'm seeing? I keep seeing a vision of a man in a house that keeps drinking. Like he keeps drinking. Like, yeah, I don't see anybody really being moved in. There's something about, it's like people are not gonna want to go inside of the home or be around him. Um, I don't know. I don't see that. I see him being very isolated and drinking a lot. Let's see. Show me how her husband is going to react to her moving out. So when it comes to you moving out, I see him acting unbothered or acting like he doesn't care about you moving out. Yeah. He may say like, "Oh, I got other people or other women. I'm not worried about you." But literally crickets. I'm seeing a vision. I think you and your mother, when you move in with your mother, I see you guys cooking. Like in the kitchen, like I'm seeing spirit. You know, have you ever watched those movies where like it cuts to a scene and then like this scene, like a lot of people are happy, and then it cuts to another scene and it shows like another person like in the elevator and it's like awkward and quiet. That's what they're showing me. Like while you and your mom are doing things together, he's gonna be in the home drinking alone, okay? There's also going to be a part of you, angelic essence, that's going to have to heal. I feel like you have this almost like childlike energy towards you, but this childlike energy has been beat down emotionally. That's funny. There's like this part of you that it's like after you move out, you're going to be, I'm seeing a vision of a woman looking at herself in the mirror and being able to spot where, like, now that she's out of the situation, being able to spot where she was drained or how much it took an effect on her. So, yeah, when you move away from your husband, you're going to be able to, like, come into your own body. I'm seeing, like, your soul is going to be able to literally come into your own body, and then, yeah, and then you're going to be like, oh wow, this back pain, or this, like, my back, or the clothes that I've been wearing, it's all because, you know, I've been dealing with this person. Like, I'm having these aches and these pains, or I haven't really been taking care of myself. It's because I've been, you know, dealing with this toxic person, you know. But when you were with them, it's almost like there was, like, your eyes were shut, you know. Yeah, tired eyes. That's exactly. I'm literally seeing a vision of, I'm seeing a vision of a woman, a black woman standing in the mirror looking at herself, and she has like, she looks very tired, and she has like these like puffy under eyes and stuff. Yeah. Okay, show me more about, is she gonna like living with her mother? So yeah, how does her mother feel towards her husband? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I think this is what I was picking up from the very beginning when you came into the chat, angelic. Again, your mother, she has a very, you know how older, you know, the older generation is and stuff. I feel like she's going to be expressing some things, or she's going to say some things that you didn't really know, that I guess I'm hearing you didn't really know she was like that before you moved in. She's going to express something or say something that's going to like almost make you rethink, like, getting so close to her, because it's going to like, it's going to go against your freedom from your husband, I'm seeing, okay? So, you know, I heard that saying, you know, have you ever heard the audio, he's a good man, Savannah? Like, that's the energy that I'm picking up from um, your mom, I'm seeing. But Spirit is saying she hasn't really shown that side of her yet. But I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think you guys are going to quarrel. No, I don't see that. But it's going to be like, wow, like you felt that way. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he shouldn't be doing it to you. He shouldn't be blocking your financial. Let's see. Why? Oh, I just heard. Okay. I just heard. Spirit just showed me. They said because they're not really that serious about him. Like, I'm hearing. I just heard a quick FUCK is how they view him. Why won't they move in? How come they're not going to move in with him? How do they view him? Just in general. So they view him as broke. They view him as like dusty. Like yeah, what's the I could pull the cards and describe them, or you can tell me their name and I could go based off of that. Hold on, I'll pull some cards and describe them. Like, um, what do you want me to ask about them? Agent. Okay. Okay. So show me the energy of the age. So they're showing me at 27, around 27 or 27. Show me appearance of this person. Always wearing something tight, specifically tight pants or leggings. I'm seeing that this woman tries to dress up. Like, she tries to dress up and look cute, but it doesn't, look right, whatever that means. Um, Hi guys. What does she look like? Not too tall, around 5'7". Yeah, no light. Just readings today. Is it this person she's talking about? She gave this. Is it her spirit? The person she's talking about. It's a woman who tries to appear young, way younger than she is, or she's very childish, or she may try to dress like a teen or look teenish, or yeah. How does she how does she feel towards him? Yeah, she's even now she's questioning like dealing with him and stuff. Like, it's so weird how husbands can just cheat like that. Like, men are so ugh. Just cheating and you're fucking married. You're disgusting. Disgusting little rabbit. Yeah, just weirdo is what they are. I don't know. Why is he's like weird? People that cheat like that are weird, like so weird. Hey, Angel, were you here for my 2026 tarot reading, prediction tarot reading? If not, it's okay. I'll put it in the I'll save the video and then anybody can upload it and stuff. Well, no, anybody can watch. I said uploaded. No, anybody is gonna be able to watch it. Right, because he's gonna be alone in that house. Yeah, I see you spending a lot of mother-daughter time, specifically cooking with your mom. I'm glad you're leaving too, because his energy is just so gross. So gross. Yeah, of course. How will his family react when I leave? Will they... Okay. How would her husband's family react? Ooh, the tower. Show me, clarify the tower, please, for how... They're not going to expect you to leave him. Um, they're actually going to viewed as like, I'm hearing a boss move from you. How will they view him? How are they going to view him? Let's see. How are they going to view him as a person? Yeah, his mother's an enabler. Um, they're gonna know he's the reason why you left him. But they're not really going to acknowledge that, I'm seeing. They're gonna be like, well, why didn't you try to make it work? Or they're gonna say stuff like that to him. But they're gonna know that he's the problem. How will his family react? Just react in general. They're gonna think that you found someone with more money. Yeah. Okay. The woman that he's... Okay. The woman that he's messing with, is he from her hometown or her current city? Current city? No hometown. Current city? Yeah, current city. People are crazy. And they know he's married, right? I would assume so. They're crazy. Does she know them? Something about Applebee's or a restaurant is significant. Do you know them? Yes. You know of them. Of her. But I'm getting multiple women though. Like the energy. This. She's out. I'm so thirsty. Hi, hi, Felicity. I feel like it's been forever. Really? Ah, that's exciting. How are you? Yeah, I do feel like you saw them. You could have saw them at a restaurant I'm seeing, or they keep flashing Applebee's or like a bar-like restaurant. Hi, Lakia and Christina. Hi. I'm good. Yes, Lakia, you can ask a question. Okay. Okay, I'll do Lakia. I'll do Lakia. Yes. I'm glad you are too, because his energy is so disgusting. All right, Lakia wants to know. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I love you guys so much. All right. Lakika. Amir, current feelings for me. And when we got All right, Amir. What is your feelings for him, for Lakika? Huh? Am I pronouncing it wrong? Laika. Laika. Oh, I'm sorry. Spirit knows. Spirit knows who. What I'm saying. Okay. We're Laika. Contact. Excuse me. What is his name? Amir. Amir, will you contact her? Lakia, will you contact her? There's multiple women, okay? I'm seeing a lot of women. There's specifically feminine energies that are purposely distracting him. I'm seeing whoever he is, I'm picking up on he's very attractive. But his energy towards you is like he always chooses something about wannabes or knockoffs or imitations. What the fuck? How do you feel towards Lakia? He's very in your energy. So his energy is coming off as the Emperor. So very hostile. Very like, I gotta know what she's doing. Like, what is she doing? What is she wearing? How is she feeling? Um, really? She said he went to Applebee's. Without, I just remembered he went to Applebee's with his cousin one night without me. Oh my God. So I don't see him. They're saying no, he's not gonna contact you, and it's because you do have specific feminine energies that are, I'm hearing, pulling on his heartstrings. What should she know about him or the situation just in general? Manipulation. Okay, I'm seeing when you were together, there was somebody else that saw you and plotted to come along and break up the relationship and stuff. Um, will you contact her? Mm, yeah, I do see him contacting you, but he's gonna be like trying to watch his back to see if a specific person is like trailing him. There's somebody that he's dealing with that knows of you, knows about you, that is very jealous of you. Hi, Peasy. That is very, this person is also very obsessed with you. And whoever they are, they want to be like who you were to him. Anyways, is he in a relationship with anyone else? Amar, is he in a relationship? Is he mingling with anyone else? At first, I saw multiple people, like almost like casually and stuff. Is he in a relationship? No relationship, but is he like talking to other people on and off? Yeah, I'm getting that. What would he say to you if he, because what would he say to you? And Mary, what would you say to her? Yeah. He would, okay, so what would he say to you? He would try to like spin the narrative that you were the, like you walked away from him. You were the reason why the two of you broke up and stuff. Let's see, why are you always ignoring her? Why are you ignoring her? Some, this is gonna sound harsh, but I'm hearing that he, at the beginning of you two like moving away from each other, or like, you know, not dealing with each other anymore, they're saying that he did it because he felt like, this is gonna sound really mean, it's not coming from me, I promise. He dealt, yeah, whatever, he felt like dealing with you was like not on trend, or like trendy. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's so weird. But he is thinking of you and he is in your energy, but he watches, or he tries to watch at least. Okay, so the next person, Felicity. Will Nick Pombo and will Felicity marry? Will Felicity get married to Nick Pombo in the future? No. I don't see you getting married, and why won't she get married to him? Why won't she get married? Spirit is saying that it's not practical. Whatever that, I don't know what that means. It's not practical. What do you mean it's not practical, Spirit? There's a lot of something about like using, Spirit is saying like this is more of a crush, like rather than like an actual person that you would like get to know and like marry and stuff. Yay! Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Yay! Okay, I want to ask, does Insta love KN? Okay, just yes. Yes, I do remember. You're welcome, Felicity. Okay. Does N still love K? Okay. Okay. Does N still love K? And do you still love K? Yes, he does love you. Literally, the Lover's card came out in the reverse. No, not in reverse. The Lover's card came out, and then the Devil in the reverse came out. So this is telling me he does love you. And there's also not malicious or toxic attached to this. The answer is yes. All right, you guys. Yes, I remember. Angelic. That's crazy. So he went to Applebee's. He said he was going with his cousin. Wow. Do you know somebody named Bree? I keep, Spirit is saying the word Bree. Or somebody in the chat. Does somebody know the name Bree? Are you sure it was his cousin? Or he's just telling falsifying lies? He's lying, isn't he? People are ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, you do need to get away from him. That's ridiculous. That's freaking ridiculous. They help him cheat. And I would say once you get away from him, you get away from his family too. Cut everyone off. Because that's unacceptable. I love cats. They just sit at the window and watch. That is so cute. Yeah. What do you mean you're scared? Like scared of like your health because of him. He's so nasty. That's nasty. Just out there slanging. That's nasty. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this live. I'll be back soon. I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow. Okay, if you guys don't mind me doing lives without me showing my face, I'm still gonna do lives with me showing my face, but I can get more lives, get on live more if I do them like this. Do you guys mind them like this? Because like you can set the phone down, you can listen to me, and you don't necessarily like have to feel like obligated to stare at me, like to like look at me. Like you can set the phone down, do the dishes and stuff, like clean up and do chores and stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. And when you get my notification, most definitely join on. Also, when I come back tomorrow, what topics do you want me to cover? You want me to talk about Atlantis and like, fun conspiracies and stuff? I'll still do personal readings if you want me to, but in the middle of that or the beginning, I can do like collective topics and stuff. The Illuminati. I just heard somebody say Illuminati, or think somebody thought the Illuminati. I probably won't touch on that because that energy is probably, it's just probably so much that goes on within there, like within that it's like the energy is gonna be really heavy, you know. But like if you want to ask like questions about Atlantis or hidden cities or, you know, just fun stuff, we can most definitely do that. And I'll think of topics too in the meantime. But um yeah. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.